Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Delaney. I love thrifting and plants and home decor and my cats. Overall, just making a home feel like a home. And welcome to my channel if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to take you throughout my entire house and show you exactly how I style my thrifted pieces. So I get this question a lot, or something like this question. People wondering how to style thrifted items. I know in a thrift store, items can sometimes look way different than they do in like a curated home. So I just wanted to show you how I thrift with, how I decorate with my thrifted items. And I'll try to keep it to all thrifted items, but how I kind of decorate is sometimes I mix in things that I've bought in the store as well. So I'm going to just take you through each room in my house. My entire house is filled with thrifted decor, so I'll show you everything, give you my tips, all the good stuff. Okay, let's start with the room that we're already in. Over here I have this little thrifted shelf here. Not even sure what this would be used for. I just use it kind of to display some pieces. So almost everything on here is thrifted. This piece is thrifted in one of my hauls, as well as this. This I bought from Target. This little peace sign, I don't know if you can tell. And then, let's see. This candle is thrifted, and then this was bought from Target as well. So here, how I style my thrifted pieces. This could easily be hung on the wall, but it fit perfectly in this space, so I thought I would just rest it here. And then one thing you will see a lot, I love layering my items. I think it adds so much depth and looks so good. And then as well as I love you'll see, keeping my color palette throughout my entire house. I know not a lot of people do that, but so when I'm thrifting, I look for items in those colors. And then I also try to mix and match them with the new and the old, which is thrifted. So yeah, I just layer here, and the key with layering is doing things in varied heights, and that helps a lot. So this is my little thrifted decor corner here. Alright, so the nightstands in my guest room aren't exactly how I would want them. I want to hang these pieces of artwork. I just set them there. I want to hang them up right here. I just haven't gotten to that yet. But the only thing thrifted here is just this little vase, and the reason I'm showing you this is because vases like this are the perfect thing to thrift, because if you don't know how to style thrifted pieces, start out with little vases like this, because they are so easy to just put in random places throughout your house. Since they are small, they usually just fit in really well, and nightstands are a great thing to decorate with smaller items like this, because you obviously want to leave some space to put your things on. Alright, moving on to one of my absolute favorite things to decorate, and that would be shelves. I love displaying all of my thrifted items on my shelves, and I know for a lot of people decorating shelves can be a daunting task, so hopefully this can give you some inspo and help you in that. Again, you're going to see a lot of things that are different heights. I like to mix that up. And you will see a mix of new and old, so let me just show you. This little print was originally thrifted. It was a gift from Cam's grandparents to us. Push that back. And then this little pot, it's a handmade pottery piece that was thrifted as well. I just love it because it ties in all of my colors. And then this is just a diffuser from Young Living, so that's not thrifted. Here's a little basket I thrifted, as well as this little brass vase. Again, this is a similar size to the other vase I showed you, so I always pick up little things like this. They're really easy to decorate with. Here is a picture frame from Target and a wedding picture. This tray, and this is thrifted. This is originally from Target that I got at a discount store. This basket's originally from Target. I got it at a discount store, as well as that frame and this little succulent. It's fake. And then I got this little candle holder. I love this so much. I think it's so unique with the acrylic. And then I've got a basket, a tray, a candle, and this. And the only thing here thrifted is this little basket, which is great because I store some of my camera equipment in here. And then the shelf itself was thrifted as well. I just love keeping it neutral all throughout. And again, I like to sprinkle in my colors everywhere. So my colors are kind of like this natural color, like baskets. You'll see a little bit of gray, random places, wood, gold, copper, some white, and some taupe. So you'll see that throughout all of my decor. And again, when I'm thrifting, I just try to keep an eye out for things like that. Keeping along with the open shelf theme, here is some open shelves in my kitchen. I did a whole video of me styling these. I should probably restyle them soon just because it's been like this for a while. But again, this is the perfect opportunity to showcase all of my thrifted stuff. And you'll see all the different heights. I love mixing plants into my decor. That's one of my favorite things to do. Lots of wood, gold, copper. And if you guys want to see a breakdown of all of this, just go ahead and watch that video. But I'll just say that everything except for this plant, this print, and some of these books, everything else is thrifted. Okay, moving on, you guys have probably seen these shelves in my kitchen tour, house tour, all of that. Again, with the shelves, I promise I have more than just shelves. But I have so many thrifted items on here. One of my favorite things to thrift, I've said it before, are jars. And this is why I love displaying all of my pastas and chia seeds and flax seeds and just everything. It's fun to me to see it all out. It obviously matches all of my color scheme. But yeah, so most of these jars are thrifted. This little pasta dish, that one's from IKEA and that one's from TJ Maxx. So again, I like mixing in the new with the old. It kind of brings it to life a little bit. If I just had solely thrifted things, which I do in some places, it usually looks fine. But it's just nice to mix in the new with the old. This trivet is thrifted. I love having that there so I can just grab it and use it when I need it. These jars match this, and those are from TJ Maxx. This jar is thrifted. Again, I love the getting the little small jars, and that's originally from Target. These came with this jar and the IKEA, so matching like that also brings in, just ties it all in together. This basket is thrifted. This little jar, like honey pot or something, I'm not really sure, is thrifted. I haven't used that yet. This H is from Hobby Lobby, and these are from Hobby Lobby, but then the rest of these jars are thrifted. So yeah, mixing them in with thrifted and non-thrifted gives you some matching ones. Those were thrifted and they match, but it just kind of ties it all together, and you'll see obviously the color scheme as well. And then up here, I decorated on top of my fridge. So now that's kind of a weird thing to do, but I just wanted something to take away from the fridge to just draw your eye up here. So the tray that it's on is thrifted, and then that little watering can is thrifted. So when I'm decorating with thrifted items, I also try to keep in mind that I want to be able to use these pieces. So I put all the things that I use the most, you know, where I can reach them and grab them, and it's really easy for me to just grab this watering can, which I use all the time. And then that vase and the stems are from Target that I got at a discount store. So you'll see, I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but you're starting to get the idea, mixing the new with the old. In my kitchen, I have tons of thrifted items like that tea kettle, which you guys saw in my favorite thrifted kitchen video. So this is one of my favorite thrifted decorating tips. I got this marble Lazy Susan from a thrift store, and as you can see, I don't have a ton of counter space, so this was the perfect solution for me. Putting all of my most used items on a Lazy Susan, it makes it so easy, and it's right here by the stove where I use it all the time. So yeah, this is thrifted. This was a wedding present, but it matches, so that's nice, ties in the thrifted. This was TJ Maxx. this little, which I found out is actually a wine cooler, which is cool. It's a double use. This is thrifted, as well as a lot of these utensils. They're mixed and matched. Some we got for our wedding, some are thrifted, and then obviously some salt and pepper. So this is a great way to display my thrifted pieces, but also make it really functional and usable in my small space. Moving on, we all see these gold sticks at all the thrift stores. I used them for my wedding, so I had a ton. This is just a really simple and easy way to decorate with them. I got this little stand from a thrift store, just put a candle on top, and it really pulls the whole look together. As well as this table is thrifted. And then we go over to our little bar cart slash shelf. Again, more shelves. I understand that I have a lot, but I do love displaying everything. So down here we just keep some of our alcohol. I put a little photo back there. I need to move that diffuser. I just put that there and I don't like it. But then up here we just have some of our bar glasses. I don't think any of these are thrifted, but I know you can find these cups at a thrift store. I've found them many times. And then up here I have some plants, and really the only thing thrifted here is this fan and this little pot here. So yeah, I guess there's not that much thrifted on here. I was assuming that there would be more, but you can kind of see I just put random thrifted pieces in places that I think they'll fit. Okay, so I've been trying to work on this corner, and maybe you guys can help me. I put this on my Instagram story asking for advice on what to do, because it's really bare right here and bare right here. So I need some decorating advice, but just wanted to show you guys these two chairs are thrifted, and that little stool and the basket. So I just put them in a little trio there. I think they look really cute together. And then eventually I want to do like some sort of gallery wall or open shelves or something. So comment down below what you guys think I should do. You guys were really helpful on my Instagram, but I would love ideas from my YouTube fam as well. Okay, moving on to the living room. There are just tons of random thrifted pieces sprinkled in here. On my table, I just have a basket below that's holding my essential oils. So my tip with thrifting baskets, get some basket sizes that you know you're actually going to use. That's a big one. And when you decorate with baskets, don't just leave them there empty. I mean, you can, but use your space. Use those baskets to store things. And then we have this little guy I've shown you many times. I love it so much. Plant stands are the best way to decorate with thrifted items, I would say, just because you don't have to do much. You just put a plant in it and it looks adorable as is. Alright guys, into the bathroom now. I have a couple things in here that I've thrifted. I just wanted to show you. One of my all-time favorite things though is this basket. I think it is so adorable. And in here I was debating putting up a hook for a towel or something, but I love this. It just adds in that natural and warmth into this more modern bathroom with all my like modern fixtures. This just adds in my color scheme in here. So I would recommend just putting a basket on your countertop if you have the space, putting soap in and a little hand towel, and you won't believe how just cute and elevated it looks. Back here I have some shelves. So some of these things are thrifted, some aren't, but this is a really good example of how you can use thrifted items. So you can find any picture frames at a thrift store. There's always tons. This one is from Target, but it is super cute. You can make that picture on Word if you want and print it out. It's just a really simple and cheap way to decorate. That pot is thrifted. I love picking up thrifted pots. It's so much cheaper than buying them at nurseries. And then this little basket is from IKEA. I keep my Q-tips in it. So this I included in here because this is such an easy thing to thrift. Little baskets, maybe not ones with lids, but you don't really need that, as well as jars. Again, I showed you guys in my kitchen, it's easy to thrift jars. So definitely look out for those. It's the perfect thing to display in your bathroom. And of course, one of my favorite things I've ever thrifted is this adorable rug. I actually got it off of Facebook Marketplace, so technically it's not thrifting. But guys, check out Facebook Marketplace because prices on there are honestly like a thrift store sometimes. People just want to get rid of their items, and this was just an old rug that someone didn't want anymore, so I got it super cheap and it fits perfectly in this space. So this is how I decorate with thrifted rugs. Obviously, it's pretty easy. You just put the rug down. Rugs are harder to thrift, at least at my thrift stores. So I was excited to find this. And if you really want the thrifted rug thing, but you can't find them at your stores, I got this one at Etsy and I absolutely love it. So it is secondhand, it's not thrifted, and I had to pay a little more than I would at a thrift store, but I just love that it is secondhand and it just brings new life in here. Okay guys, last little part of this video. Here is a tray that I thrifted and I showed you guys in one of my videos. I just wanted to show you how I styled it and displayed it. So it's on my dresser here. I just put some of my clips, a scrunchie, a candle from Walmart, and my chapstick. So a lot of actually used items that I can just grab, and they look really pretty just sitting there. I love this, and especially with this candle burning, it looks so good. And then some of this was gifts, not thrifted. Picture frames, like I said, you can find at any thrift store, but here I got this pot at a discount store. But I wanted to show you again, I love to layer. I always pick up these little trivets and like placemats because they are so easy to just layer things with, set things on top of. You guys saw I put it on the back of my shelf. And it just adds dimension. It ties in all of your colors, so that's definitely a thrifting tip that I have for you guys. Alright, last one is something really simple. If you like a more minimal look, this is like the thing for you. So I also showed this mirror in a haul, I'm not even sure when. It is thrifted. It's just this beautiful gold mirror with black trim. So I just put that on top of this little stand here, and then I just put a little pocket change. Again, I put something up here that would actually be useful. Sometimes when you decorate just to decorate, I just find, especially if you have a smaller house like me, it can just become cluttered and you don't use it. So here is something perfect to have up here. I just put my change in it and it looks cute with the gold. And then next to it, really simple, I just have a plant in this basket that I thrifted. Again, I've talked about baskets for plants. Pick them up. You guys will always find a way. And I just put the nursery pot right in it. And excuse my plant, my cats, unfortunately just have ruined it. They chew it, they get in it. It's just, yeah. He's seen better days here, but I'm trying to like revive him. I don't know what to do. But anyways, this is a simple, easy look. Putting plants, mixing those in. Plants are really cheap as well as thrifted items, so mixing them together looks really good. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I probably could have taken you through every single room of my house and showed you every detail, but I tried to show you what was most helpful, show you like the biggest collection of my thrifted items. Again, when you start thrifting, you know how much it takes over your life and your house, and you just start putting it everywhere and decorating everywhere with it. But yeah, I hope that this gave you some ideas on how to decorate with your thrifted items. And if you guys ever put on pictures on Instagram of like your thrifted items, please tag me. Like, I would love to see. I know you all love to thrift too, and obviously we can't right now, but as we get more free and are able to go thrifting, please show me what you find because I love that. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, like and subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.